What's up, you guys? Making a video on the Chimera boss. Uh, but a quick shout out to Ryan Dovahking and Jugger Grimrod in my clan. They seen my videos, so if you're watching this one, hello. Just really quick, I didn't make one last week. I just wanted to test out my team. But yesterday, my clanmates were saying that they were scoring less against the Chimera. I guess because it's on a different rotation this week. Hopefully I can one key it. We'll see. But the team I used last week, where is he? Loki, got him in double perception and his speed. Loki's great. I like him because his A1 extends the debuffs, and you're gonna want to use poison HP burn against Chimera. And it's great with Geo, but he's also a healer on his A2. And yeah, what is this? I also use him as the lead for his increased accuracy. I use him as the lead in my team. Also use Sky right here. Use him everywhere. He's just great. Build him as a resist tank, and it's pretty much all you need. And in a region, so he's not dying a lot. Last week I used skill, but I probably won't use her. I ever build in her stun set because I use her in other areas of the game, mostly for like dungeons. So she's great for crowd control, but I did Chimera easy and normal, and she died on normal really fast. So probably gonna use Godseeker because she's a reviver, and she also brings heals with the A2, and her passive increases the amount of healing by 10%, so that's pretty good. I have her built for damage because I use her in the arena. She's great there. And I have her in Defiant because I have to use her with UDK, so he's taking the single hits, but if there's like an AoE damage dealer, Defiant decreases it. I also use Geo. I have him built in almost the same except with perception, so he's landing his A3 because his passive is where a lot of his damage comes in. It decreases the damage all allies heal by 50%, deflects it back to the attacker if they're placed on HP burn from him, and if they attack him it's 30%, and that's just, the damage piles up. The harder they hit, the more it gets reflected, so that's pretty good. What else did I have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I use Ornn. He's my best poisoner. Have him in the Nature's Wrath Blessing because I only have him 2-star. Hopefully I can get some more, but it increases the damage inflicted by 2% for every debuff they placed, up to 6%. That's great. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's do easy. Alright, no skill. Where is she? Right. Yeah, let's try this out. It's the Force Affinity because Clan knocked it out. Shout out to them. Yeah, it's starting auto. Let's see if we can do this on auto. I think it's like 4 million for the maximum chest. So let's see if we can at least do that. 2 times 2. Already landing the burn and poison. I forgot, how do you check the trials? Oh, right. You want to kill a little Norvog. These trials are pretty interesting. I'm not really too sure how they work. I don't really pay attention to them. Just let my guys do the work. So how are you guys liking videos if you watch once or a couple of them? let me know. Let me know how I can improve too, because I definitely want to do this more, make more videos, make more content, because I really do like this game. And that reminds me, I stopped playing King's Arthur. You know, I play 2 games. I play Raid and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and that eats up a lot of time, so I really don't have time for King Arthur. But it was a pretty cool game, but I already invested a lot in this game, Raid, so I keep it like that. This Chimera boss is pretty cool. It's pretty cool addition to the game. I like it. I like that it changes forms. It varies up. You really have to like think outside the box. A couple of my clanmates were saying they're using characters they haven't used for like years. That's pretty cool. Bringing some of them from the vault. Oh yeah, one more thing, low-key. If you have him 5-star, he's great with the smite blessing, because he lands it more often and it's protected, so the enemies can't get rid of it with a cleanse. If you guys aren't gonna like try to completely auto it, because every 5 turns it transforms, so you don't want like if you have Geo or Ornn, you don't want them placing their debuffs like right here at turn 9, because the next turn it's gonna change. So just be careful, so that when it goes back to its ultimate form, you could place your debuffs on its first turn to crank out more damage, or more damage over time effects. Just like right there, like see, he had some debuffs, but when he transformed, they're wiped. So you're gonna want to keep an eye on that. But I have it on full auto because I have the clan quest, survive 35 turns, on auto. I think it's on auto against the Chimera. So hopefully we last at least 35, because I would hate to take that quest and then not complete it. Shout out to my clan. We just made it to level 8 on the clan like yesterday. Logged in, checked it, and it was level 8. We didn't win our last siege. Siege is also an interesting aspect to the game. You guys ever play that one game, The Walking Dead Road to Survival? I remember when they first introduced wars, everybody was excited. That's how I see Siege, except I don't know if people are excited over that. I don't really see them talking like in the global chat, but I like it. Oh yeah, UDK, decrease attack. That also comes in handy against bosses. I think when I faced Chimera normal last week, he was the last survivor. Like the rest of my team died. That happens a lot. I like UDK. He can solo a lot of the dungeons. He could solo Ice Golem, Dragon. He soloed Sand Devil 12 for me. I was doing a run, just a little test run to see how this computer handles Sand Devil, because the last Sand Devil video I made was super laggy, and my whole team died except for UDK, and I was like, I'm gonna quit it. But I decided just to let it go, and he soloed it. Took him a minute, but since he's in a region and he has the continuous heal on his A3, whenever the Sand Devil was asleep, he was just healing and getting rid of the destroyed max HP. So the Sand Devil, when it would awake and use its move, it wouldn't heal. So he was just taking it down. kind of regret though, because I had 2 UDKs. I won one in a tournament. You know, my first one was from the daily login, and then I won one in the tournament, and I used the other one to +1 my current UDK, make him stronger. But I kind of think that was a mistake. I mean, yes, he's surviving and he's a great help to my account, but I could have used one in PvE and used the other for PvP, have one in a stone skin set. But either way, he's probably my favorite character that I own. Turn 21. We definitely have over 4 million, so another 1 key. Good job to my team. But I can't take credit for that. You know, these champs, their builds are like copied from Hell Hades, Ash, Raid, Shadow Legend. Some of them I built on their own. I think I built Loki on my own. I think he's the only one. Him and Orin. UDK, resist tank from Hell Hades. I remember when I first started the game, I was like, resist, whatever. Not that big of a deal, but some of the debuffs, man, they can really cripple your team. And he resists like everything. Oh, he could also solo the Iron Twins. Takes him even longer than the other dungeons, but eventually he'll do it. Because if you have him resisting, he's resisting the Iron Brand, so they can't do that much damage against him. Ooh, this one steals buffs. That's interesting. Ooh. 3/5 of my team are on low HP. Heat reduction. That ain't good. But we're almost close to turn 35. As long as we can make it there. Just so I can do the clan quest. I think Loki also has block skills. I don't know if they're, I think it's active skills for him. And that actually helps against this boss. I think it's against this form. Ooh. Ah, man. The reviver died. That's a shame. Ooh. Geo died. Yeah, this week seems harder. Because last week, like, none of my characters died against easy. So I see what my clanmates were saying. And I looked at their scores before. I'll look at them again after this run. Sinvrel in my clan. Last week he did like 64 million against easy, but this week he only did 20 million. So that's a huge drop off, but not really for me. Last week I was at 16 million total for easy. We barely turned 35 and we're already at 13 million, 14 million now. So this team seems to be all right. Except for them dying. Let me know if you guys want to see Star Wars Galaxy of Hero content. I'm pretty bad at that game, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not really a fan of like Star Wars, like the movies or whatever. Like I try watching them, but I just can't finish them. The only one I've seen completely was the first one, A New Hope. That one was pretty cool. I like that movie because there's only like one plot. You know, it's not like different. You don't cut between different plots. It just focuses on the one thing. It's pretty cool. But I haven't seen that movie in a long time. But I do like the idea of Star Wars, the Force, lightsabers, cool characters traveling space, doing whatever. That I like. All the different aliens, how they look pretty cool. But I just can't get into the movies. You know what movie I haven't seen completely is The Godfather. Any of them, first one, second one. I just can't. It's not because of the runtime. Like I've sat through long movies before. It's just, I don't know. And it's weird because I like crime movies. You know, one of my favorite movies is Scarface, but for The Godfather, I just can't sit through it. Is there a movie like that for you guys, where you just can't complete it? You fall asleep, you're bored, it ends, and you're like, oh, what happened? Turn 49. Loki's still alive somehow. I have Smite on UDK too. I might change it because I have Smite on Loki. I'm starting to use Loki more in like different areas. Pretty cool champ to have. I like Loki's A1. It's his only damage dealing ability, but it's an AoE and it extends debuffs. That's always great. That's why I like Artak for Clan Boss. You just land HP burn. You can have Geo land HP burn and have Artak not use his A3 and just extend Geo's HP burn so that it's forever reflecting damage. Ooh, Loki's about to drop. But at least we made it to past turn 35. And it's UDK. Last month's end. Didn't need him anyway. Hope he can land more smites. One more turn. And just like that, it's over. Alright. 15 mil. Not too shabby. Geo, even though he died early, pulling in 9 mil. Orn, 3.6. And Loki, 1.5. Nice. And UDK. He's it says he's a defense character, but really he's more support. $35 turns against an easy difficulty. Oh, I could have manualed it. Oh well. So yeah, there we go. 26 million. Yeah, last week he did 60. So that's pretty interesting. Different rotations really affect the teams. Got nothing more to say, so take it easy, guys. Copy this team if you want. I'm sure you guys could build it better. I'll see you next time.